Welcome back to the channel. Something a little different today. Got a couple projects going on here at the hog farm. These two bins, bin 5 and 6 here, we will be taking down today. We got new ones coming tomorrow morning. Got 6 bins on this barn. We've also got 6 bins on the other side of this barn here, so that holds our feed. You guys can tell this bin here is pretty new. This bin here is probably about a year old. Done been replaced. These other bins has been here about 26 years. So with the ammonia coming out of the air, the dust, the water, salt in the feed, it's taking their toll on them. You can tell here the leg is just rotted off, just getting in bad shape. This bin here is rusted out all the way around. You can see feed right there coming out. That whole cone is getting ready to drop out of that thing. So as you guys seen in my Farmer Chris preview video, we will be taking these out. We might do a little different style, but I'm going to step by step explain why we're doing it and how we're doing it, and I'm going to try to get a video of the new ones coming in. So we're going to pop these boots off, drop that feed line down. These bins are gone. So you can see what's left of the ladder. I don't think very many people want to try tackling that thing, so let's get them out here and get some new ones in. Project number 2, our loading ramp we have used for 25 years was made out of wood. I could not even imagine how many thousands of pigs has been loaded out and brought in on that ramp. The semis, some of the rookie drivers give it a little harder love tap than others, take their toll on it. The pigs is destroyed. It was out in the weather. We ripped it out the other day. I did not get on video. We got M&R backhoe coming in, or they've done been in. We got a footer poured and got some walls poured. We're going to pour the floor or the ramp part here in about a half hour. So I'll spin you guys around here and try to explain what we've done and what's going on. All right, guys, our old loading chute had the same footprint as this new one right here. It was wood. The semi backs up to the front of it here. We got covered walkways coming from each barn coming into loading chute here. Ripped the old one out the other day. M&R backhoe come in and poured footers here. I think we poured the footers Wednesday evening or last Thursday evening. Today's Tuesday after Labor Day. Friday before Labor Day weekend, they formed up and poured these 2 walls, 4-foot tall walls. Lots of rebar in them. They're going to be here for a good while. I don't know if you guys can tell here, but from here out is about 6 foot. The ramp's going to be even with this, and then that's where they go into the truck at. From that joint back, you can see the chalk line there. That's the incline part coming out of the little building there. So this is a big hole to fill with concrete for sure, but we needed like 2 or 3 ton of gravel to fill this in, to pour like an 8-inch slab ramp on there. And I don't know, we just kind of tried justifying the cost of getting 3 ton of gravel here, spend the labor trying to put it on grade. Yes, gravel's cheaper, yes, labor's cheaper, but we decided we're just gonna pour this thing full of concrete. There's not gonna be many trucks push around whatever. We got 20 yards of concrete in this loading chute here. Now we are cheating. These cubes are 2 foot by 2 foot by 6 foot long. There's about a yard of concrete in one of these. We've got 2 of them stacked in here just for filler. We can get these things for like $25, $30 a piece. A yard of concrete, $135. So this is 2 yards of filler, quick, easy filler, where gravel would have been. But looks like we got a concrete truck just rode up. Nobody around. I'm not very good on concrete, so hopefully somebody shows up to pour this.
Just let it build up. Don't get in a hurry. You gotta get concrete clear up to here.
My people's getting splattered. What, they got all the way to the top there, or? You want?
Probably not.
Okay.
We can go a little bit more until we watch it start pushing it down.
Yep.
Until it starts. Yeah. Now, without Pat here, where's the guy with the check? That's all we're always out of rhythm without Pat here. Screaming and.
Why is that? Why do you have such a mess all over your hand and trowel like that? I've poured a little concrete in my life, but you know, I think it's the first time the concrete truck beat the crew here.
Just concrete? It's my first day.
It's your first day too? I don't know. I've seen you on some of those Dirt Perfect videos before. All right, guys, they're calling this thing the rattle trap, is what they call it. So it's designed to push the aggregate rock down in the concrete, so you get the gravy on top to put the slick coat on, correct?
Yeah. We're using it for traction.
We're going to use it for traction, traction control device. And means pigs going to walk up and down this. We don't want a slick finish on it, but this device here sure is putting a unique traction on it for sure. What do you think working upside down? Sucks. All right, guys, this is our small area we call our feedlot. Hold about 60 head in here, pretty comfortable through the winter. Through the summer, we're backing down to probably 40 head, but in between cycles right now, empty, so we're doing a little maintenance, freshen up the gravel. This will all get fresh sawdust over it before the cattle come in. Wasn't there 2x6s up here the other day?
Yeah, there was. Someone shoved this feeder through them.
Somebody shoved a feeder through the feedlot wall.
Guardrail's better.
So we're fixing it this time. We first started putting that wall up. It was kind of temporary. We didn't know where we were going to go and decided that's where we want to be. We got the water tank sitting there in the corner behind John. So we're going to put a piece of guardrail up here on the bottom and fix it right this time, and we'll let the top boards go for now until something decides to go through them. All right, our original plan was to run 3 pieces guardrail here. Been bulletproof, nothing has went through that as far as cattle. I think went under or over, but we get a lot of manure goes under this into our working facility over there. So we've started taking the bottom row of guardrail out, putting a row of cubes. These are 2 foot by 2 foot by 6 foot blocks. There's about a yard of concrete in one block. They weigh about 4,000 pounds, so nothing has moved them. Keeps our manure and our bedding in the feedlot where it needs to stay and not running out in the public where public can see it. There is a county road right just on the other side here. So, but these blocks and guardrail has been the trick, and nothing has seemed to got away from us yet. But John's took the semi up to Logger Wade Sawmill. It's about 4 miles to the north. That's where we buy our sawdust at. We'll bring it in here, dump it out for now. I don't know if you guys can see it over there, but right up there is where the hog barns are. That's our other piece of property over there. So it's not real far away between our farms. This is kind of the cattle farm right here where I'm at. In the valley here is kind of where home base, we call it. So we keep all the equipment parked and stuff. Then up on the other hill, we've got another piece of property where we got the hog barns. We've got more pasture over there too. Most of that property over there is classified forest, managed wood timberland. So as soon as John gets back with sawdust, we'll get her dumped in here. I don't know if you guys can tell it here or not. This is normally another pasture here. We had like 3 or 4 bags of seed corn left over after planting. We had corn in the corn planter, so we just set it like 60,000 population per acre. Dropped the planter. I don't know, we planted about 6 or 7 acres right here. Here we are September 7th, and this stuff ain't even waist high yet, but this is not going for harvest. I mean, we're just trying to utilize what seed we had, get some forage. In the next week here, that stuff will be waist high. This summer group cows, we'll turn over there, and it will not take them, I bet, a day. You won't even be able to tell that's even had corn planted in it. They will devour that corn. So we'll see if we can get a clip when we turn cows in there and see if they become happy cows. All right, guys, you just seen that car go down the county road here. I think he met my brother in the semi on the steepest part of this hill. I hear him down there. I hear a semi coming. Sounds like he got had to stop and try to take off. So he's probably not a very happy camper right now, trying to take off. But we'll catch him coming up here. Get this load of sawdust backed in here. See what kind of job we can do there, and we still need to get those grain bins or those feed bins down yet today. We typically come up and pull up in there, and we can back into the feedlot where I'm standing, but we've got another semi parked there. It was in the way yesterday. We pulled up and parked there. Trailer on the left here, supposedly we've got sowed, so still sitting around waiting for the guy to come pick it up. Tell you what, guys, he's gonna get pretty close in the first jab at it. Got her all dumped out here. We're gonna get the skid steer and spread this out. We'll get about 8 inches to 10 inches of bedding in here. We try to keep it fresh, keep it dry for the cattle. We won't have many cattle in here for the first 3 weeks, so it'll stay pretty good. But just think, Logger Wade, YouTube famous Logger Wade, probably just cut that tree down a couple weeks ago from somewhere in southern Indiana. Ran through their sawmill, and this is typically a you know, a no value off-fall from the sawmill. Luckily we're only 4 miles away. We can get it. We can get pretty much all the sawdust we want. But recycled. We'll add some manure to it, let the cattle bed on it, and then we'll take it to the field here in a couple weeks and use it for fertilizer then. It will, we gotta, you know, using sawdust, it's got a lot of acid. Acid level is very high in sawdust. So we gotta watch our pH levels in our soil, you know, if we use high amounts of it in certain areas. And then we fluctuate pH. A lot of times our pH gets too low, so we gotta bring lime in to bring our pH level back up. We want it around 6.5, 6.7 is ideal, but we get into that on later days when we get into putting some fertilizer on, taking soil samples or reading soil samples. We can get into that, but let's go see what else we can get into. Well, there ain't much metal there. You just knocked a hole in my bin.
Let the water out.
You let the feed out of is what you just did. You're gonna take that unloader off first, John.
I can drop all that down?
They're gonna have to have it separate to put on.
I figure they's bringing new boots anyway.
No.
No?
I think those was all new when we put that first one on, John. That's been a booger. Hit that nut. That one's not dry rotted yet. Alright, these are plastic boots. I guess to keep from cracking that, these bolts, they put plastic nuts on them. I guess they strip out instead of getting too tight. So you just take a hammer and whack them, and it'll pop the nuts loose. So that's a pretty easy way of taking it apart. We'll put all new bolts and nuts in tomorrow when we put new bends in. Alright guys, these are just concrete anchors in there. I've just took the blowtorch and whacked them off. They're rusted up, can't save them. New bend, we'll scoot the legs over a little bit and put new anchors in. We're gonna take this one over Farmer Chris style.
Farmer Chris style.
Power lines out of the way. Number 2 on the ground. Watch, get him back. I'm not sure if this loader, that ladder can break. I'm really surprised that ladder is even holding that bend, so. Guys, I don't know about farming. I mean, you can make plans and you can make plans and make plans again. You just wad them up and throw them away. Nothing's gonna go right. But we got most everything done on the schedule. Cleaned up. Like I said earlier, I am president of the Perry County Fairgrounds. It is a 4-H fairgrounds, so a lot of youth involvement there. 4-H program. We do a lot of fundraising, shows through the fair to raise money. I mean, it's a struggling thing, but here we're on our way. Somebody called on the way and ordered 75 square bales of hay. So not only going to the meeting, we get to go throw a few square bales off here. Hopefully we make it to the meeting in time, but try to take care of our customers, get product what they need when they need it. No matter what it takes, and you try to fit it in. So I'll check with you guys later. Wrap up today, or we might finish this video tomorrow morning with some new bins going up. So I'll check in later tonight. Good morning, everyone. We're back at it. Going to be day 2 on this video. I hope it don't get too long, but we'll see what we can do with editing. Got our square bales unloaded last night. Ended up buying 4 feeder calves from a family friend yesterday evening. Sent my brother after them while I was at the meeting last night. They're here lonely right now, but later this evening we're getting ready to wean our calves and get them through the head chute and get the vaccinations in them and get them in here with these. They're just hang out here for about 3 weeks, get a booster shot. We're going to move them to a different lot and then bring some bigger feeder calves up here to finish out. So I got in about 10 o'clock last night. A little lazy this morning. Got up about 6. Lumber's been delivered for the loading chute. We're going to put walls and put a roof on that thing. 1 feed bin's been delivered. He's went back to get the other feed bin. Hired hand has made an errand for me. He's back. He's getting ready to go start tedding hay. Had another customer come in, get like 80 square bales of straw. So I've been working with them, getting them loaded out. So we're gonna hop in the skid steer here, get the lumber moved back where we need it. The carpenter just showed up. He's going to start building walls. The other feed bin should be back. We're going to help that guy get them anchored, and we'll try to get that on video and show you what we're doing. not camera shy, are you? We're gonna miss that other one, or we're gonna have to pull forward a little bit.
I'll probably have to pull forward a little bit.
It'd be close. If you pull forward, you cock off the pad. We might be able to scoot that other bin over.
I let them loose, I think it'll slide down.
Yeah. Woohoo! Watch it, Jeff, in case that thing gets a little wild. It should go straight down though. Is that top strap still holding? Whoa. Landing. Evening, everyone. We're pushing about another hour of sunlight here, but just doing a round here, following up everything, doing the evening feeding, checking on everything. And, our 4 calves has multiplied to 16 now. So John got one group of calves in and weaned today, vaccinated. They got 3 shots, and we'll hear a little Mother Nature music tonight. So the mama cows ain't real happy, the calves ain't real happy, but it's all part of the process. So 4 head this morning, 16 head this evening. making progress. All right, we're back at the hog farm again. Project number 2 of the day. Got the 2 new feed bins set. Got the flex auger and boots all hooked up on both of them. Got them anchored to the concrete. I think feed will be here tomorrow morning. Top off all 6 bins we got here. Bins hold 6 ton each. So the semi-load and a half on this farm, the semi-load and a half on the other barn. So, man, if we're full of pigs, we go through about 2 semi-loads a week on feed. So that's 48 ton a week on feed just on this farm. So a little bit keep somebody busy there. Project number 3 we're working on this video. Loading chute, all the concrete's poured. If anybody has loaded pigs, they will know what I mean by it is no fun loading pigs in the rain. So studding walls up, we will have a roof on this thing. So I don't know if you guys are noticing this wall over here is a little bit shorter than this wall over here. We're going to put a slight slope on it, just get the water runoff. But making slow progress. The studded walls will go all the way back on the new concrete. We whacked part of the roof off here of this small holding pen building. This new roof will tie in to that. So turned out pretty good, I think. And today is a Wednesday, September the 8th. We will be loading pigs out a week from today. So hopefully we can get pigs out of the building and onto a semi and move them on to the next farm. We will be coming in here with 2x6 treated tongue and groove lumber and running them horizontal, and we'll bring them up 3 foot high, and then the rest will be air blowing through there. So I think it's looking pretty sharp. I've really got it in my mind that it's going to work, so we'll see how it goes. Thanks for watching, guys. I know this is probably going to be a long video. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. The ones that already have, thank you very much. Give me a thumbs up. Any questions, leave them in the comments, and if I get caught up, I'll try and get all your try to get all the comments read and get the questions answered. Thank you, guys. See you on the next one.